Now, why do you need to put sunscreen on?
Because we're redheads.
It's Labor Day weekend, and we were planning on maybe going out into the forest, go hiking, camping, that kind of stuff. And there are a whole bunch of fires. California's on fire. It seems like that kind of stuff happens a lot. I mean, not just the fires, but it seems like you have an idea, you want to go do something, and then there's always just an excuse to not go and do it. Walking from one city to the other is like, I mean, that's something I've never done before. It's kind of, why would you do it these days, you know? When I was young, I would walk everywhere. And that's kind of something you lose when you get older. You don't do that, you know, you drive 100 miles somewhere to go walking. Yeah, there's an adventure to be had just right here. So we're gonna walk from Sac to Davis. We've never done it before. I'm sure you can. There seems to be a bike trail, so I think we can walk along that. So we're gonna go do that. We're gonna see what that is like, because why not?
I'm not even paying attention to people that are probably staring. Because I don't care, they don't know. We're about to walk 15, 16 miles. They're missing out.
So we may have started a little bit late. It's like 11 o'clock. It's already hot.
We walked 4 blocks.
We've walked about half mile, maybe quarter mile. People are going about their day, looking at us like, what are you guys doing?
It'd be perfect if you could whistle.
Yeah, because then I could do that song. Instead I had to go toot 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 toot.
Still in the thick of it. We're still in Sacramento. It's definitely taken us a lot longer to leave the city than we thought.
We've only gone like a mile.
Yeah, 1.5 miles max. We've yeah, we need to pick up the
capital.
We need to pick up the pace a bit.
Is it hot? It feels hot. All right.
Can't go 2 miles without a coffee break. We're gonna have to make this one last. Despite our late start, we were full of optimism for our odd little journey. Crossing the Tower Bridge into West Sacramento marked the furthest we had ever walked from our home in Midtown. We knew no great mountains or oceans awaited us. No, our adventure was of a different type. One that sought to transform the way we viewed what was always at our doorstep.
How's your peach?
Just peachy. I feel like the fun and games are kind of wearing off. We've had fun. We've gone about probably 4 miles. 4 miles, so that was easy. We're like maybe a fourth of the way there, not even. Now it's not fun anymore. Now it's actually just walking. And we're about to go through the gauntlet. We're about to go through the Causeway, which is just like 9 miles of no shade. So we found a little shade here. This might be our last spot to stop and have some shade.
I was gonna say something, but I forgot what I was gonna say. I think once we get to the Causeway, we'll hit a second wind. Like we'll get excited again, because that's the big stretch, the big goal. Let's get there. But just like Bryan just said, right now it's not so fun. It's a little boring, a little rough right now. It's just walking on a sidewalk next to a road.
All right, here we are. We made it to the Causeway. We are putting on some sunscreen in this last little strip of shade we got here.
I don't know how good I feel about this anymore. It's hot. We're about to go on pavement. If we turned around now, I'd always wonder how far we would actually make it. So we're gonna keep going.
If this was easy, everyone would be on this trail. There's nobody here. Yeah. Ooh, that dog will not stop barking. I'm excited to be away from that barking dog. Part of me thought it was gonna be easy the whole time, so I'm glad that
That is really freaking hard.
that we're feeling it. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't think it was gonna be this hot.
I've never done 16.5 miles, so
And what, 7 of it has been on pavement?
so far, about half of it at least. So this is gonna be something, this is a new bar we're gonna set, you know?
Yep.
This will be our, you know, I'm 32 years old and this is gonna be the first time I've done something like this. It's not even that crazy. People run this far like every day,
Yeah.
you know? All right, you feel it? You feel ready to go?
Yeah.
That bee's feeling the sun too.
Yeah. Struggling.
We had finally met our biggest adversary, the long stretch of highway that separates West Sacramento and Davis, the Causeway. A place that even when you're in a car seems like it goes on forever. The Causeway is elevated from the natural earth by concrete and cement. Great if you're traveling by wheels in an air-conditioned vehicle. Not great on the joints of your knees and the balls of your feet on a hot summer day.
Found a little patch of shade off this highway. We still got about 3 miles to go. No sun, no shade at all. This is definitely the hardest part. It's not fun anymore.
No.
Not fun
Part
anymore.
sucks.
It's,
That's all it is too.
You know, it's crazy how much you appreciate little things like a patch of shade, water, grass, hat, good shoes, that kind of stuff. You appreciate it a lot more once you're out here, you know? Yeah.
The amount of trash that we came across on the side of the road was staggering. Whether intentional or not, the former owners of these goods were long gone now. Though in some ways, the trash seemed to have adapted to its new environment better than we had. It didn't seem to wish it was anywhere else as it blew around in the wind.
Got done with the hardest part for sure, the Causeway. We still got a lot of ways to go in the sun, but the sun's setting a bit. We are beat though, so we're trying to get some shade underneath this bridge, but this happens to be a bat bridge, a bat cave. I think it's kind of one of the largest bat colonies in, I don't know where, at least out here. A lot of bats underneath there, and I think you kind of don't want to get too close to bats. They carry a lot of diseases and stuff, so can't really get too close and gotta kind of stay out here in the sun. So kind of sucks, but that's what we gotta do. Still got 6 miles to go.
The next big stretch is like 3-4 miles total. It's broken up by a few turns, but it's all the same road. It's gonna be really hard and really long.
Yeah, but if it was easy, we wouldn't have done this.
Yeah. All I want is jump in a pool, have an ice cold water or beer. I'm glad we have water. Glad we have snacks. It's very hard. It's only hard because it's hot. There's no shade. We didn't factor that in. We didn't even think about it. .2 miles. That's all we have left.
That's not very far.
No. My feet hurt. You ready? That's all you need.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, we're making the home stretch.
We're almost there. I had a low moment about 1.5 miles ago. I wanted to give up, but I didn't, because Bryan told me we couldn't.
Yep.
Couldn't call an Uber.
Nope.
And we're getting there.
We're like 4 miles away now?
Yeah, we're only 4 miles away.
Yeah, we got this.
Starting to pull off, we can do it.
Yeah.
See you when we finish.
How's it feel?
Exhausting, but so worth it. We did it. We walked all the way from Midtown Sacramento to Davis. My feet hurt. They've never hurt this bad. My legs are giving out. I feel old. I've never been so glad to sit down and know that it's over. It was still really fun. I'm still really glad we did it, but my body is very mad right now.
Would you recommend this trip to anyone else?
Only if you're crazy. Or maybe not when it's still summer. Maybe when it's a little bit cooler out. I'm not even that hungry. I'm just really tired. You know how like when your feet hurt, I mean, I guess, yeah, you do. And it's just like a slow, like,
release.
Yeah, like a
And it's kind of painful, but also like feels good at the same time.
Yeah, that's what it feels like right now.
It's like numbing.
Yeah.
But like not numbing like a way you can't feel it.
No,
like
just
a vibration numbing.
Yeah, like things just releasing.
Yeah.
That's how I feel right now.
10 out of 10, would not recommend. I might be over exaggerating, but that might have been one of the hardest. Well, I could say it's definitely one of the hardest things I've ever done in my life. I don't know if it's the hardest thing, but honestly, it probably is. I just am too ashamed to say so. That just walking has been one of the most difficult things ever. It was so hard. The last 6 miles, my feet hurt so bad. I cannot believe we're here. It's like a dream. I've never appreciated water in that chair more. So what did we learn? A bit of shade goes a long way. You know, when you're active and engaged in doing something all day, there's so many times you can check out during the day if you have a phone or a TV or computer. I mean, it happens, of course. Like, I don't need to be preaching to the choir. Everyone knows that, you know. But, like, when you're walking, you're engaged the whole day, and the day lasts so much longer. Because you don't zone out. You don't lose a second. You're there, present the whole time. Because the pain in your feet is shooting down your legs and into your spine every moment of it.
We didn't climb a mountain, we didn't cross an ocean. Our journey was small, but it was ours. We pushed ourselves physically and mentally, and proved that we didn't need to look further than our own backyard for adventure. While our future travels may take us to more exotic places, we'll always remember the walk.
All right, what's the grand total?
44,276 steps.
That's crazy.
Too much.